In the early morning hours in the Rocky Mountains, the roundup is ready of the wild horses who will be in the wild horse race in Cheyenne. Hundreds of wild horses owned by Harry Vold are brought to Cheyenne, where a wild cowboy will try to tame a wild stallion.
We knock everything else out of our mind, women, whatever. We do knock it out of our mind, and we think wild horse racing. We think of what other horses have done, what we might have to do this time, and then we go after it.
The idea of the wild horse race is to convince your horse that you and he are going to be friends. Once you and your horse have become acquainted, you'll want to put a saddle on. Of course, try telling the horse that he'll enjoy having a saddle on. You may be wondering, is this a race of skill or of luck?
Your first part of your wild horse race is all your skill. After you get on, you got to be lucky to get around, not make sure no other horses come back around and turn you back and make you come the wrong way. That's your lucky part.
To be a winner or survivor in the wild horse race, all you have to do is ride your horse around the track one time and stay in the saddle. By now, you may have gathered some of these cowboys aren't playing with a full deck. This cowboy, Mike Wooler of Denver, Colorado, was knocked out, but only temporarily. He quickly recovered, saw that his horse was ready and waiting, and said, "Come on, we're going to win the wild horse race." Why would you get up after having had the bell rung once? Why would you get up? Because you were still a little goofy when you started down the track.
It's a wild horse race. You got to get her done. Your buddies will give you heck if you don't.
As if you already don't have enough trouble, you now have to stay in the saddle and then go around the track once and hope you don't run into somebody going the wrong way. How much fear is involved? Because it's not just your horse you're worried about.
Well, you fear, another horse bucking into you or going under somebody's rope, tangling up, falling. But, well, when you're out there, that adrenaline starts flowing, and that's all she wrote.
Over the last couple of years, one of the most successful of the wild horse racers has been this lady, Tracy Robinson. She's a professional jockey from Southern California.
Number one thing is you got to want to win. Number two, same things last year. I know I can ride these horses. I mean, I've ridden bucking horses, and this is just riding them out and riding them around. It's not a lot different than riding your racehorses.
And as they head to the finish line of the wild horse race, more often than not, the horses without any riders are first. Oh, and watch them get off, folks.